St. Paul took the brunt, huh?
Yeah, St. Paul had 70-mile-per-hour winds, 38,000 plus without power, mostly on that east side of the metro.
Okay.
At my house, I had a 25-mile-per-hour wind gust.
There were big trees toppled in my neighborhood in Bloomington.
Okay, so it just was hit or miss on the dangerous wind speeds. But that was all night. We were here all night watching those things.
Yeah.
And we had to break in overnight. We saw western Minnesota, an 83-mile-per-hour wind last night in Madison, Minnesota. So it was nasty, depending on where you were at. Now, we are still dealing with more isolated thunderstorms, totally different environment. You know, this isolated means most of you don't get rain, where a squall line, most of us get rain. You can see the severe thunderstorm watch in Wisconsin and in northern and northeast Minnesota. One thing to look at here, they're trimming it. They're actually expiring the severe thunderstorm watch for Bemidji, so we expect this to continue to get trimmed as we go through the evening. Here in the backyard, it's been a little adventure. I had 2 minutes of rain. The storm developed over top of us, and then that storm raced to the east, and it's actually this storm that developed here is over Chicago City, moving closer to Balsam Lake. We'll take a look at those. You can see that storm that I'm talking about in the northeast metro. Down to the southeast, this is where the strongest thunderstorms have been. You can see those in Eau Claire and La Crosse, but we're already wrapping this up. We're kind of on the back half of this, I would say the 8th inning of the thunderstorms here. We're almost done with the game. The storms have cut back a little. I would say they're now strong, not golf ball size hail. We actually heard that Chicago City actually put the tornado sirens on for 2.5-inch hail there. That was not for a tornado. There's that storm towards La Crosse. Going closer to the metro, you have one down here just south of Hastings. I'm sure you can hear the boomers there. That's going to be closer to TI, kind of in between Hastings and Red Wing near Welch. Stillwater, you're getting a thunderstorm, and then there's that stronger storm. This one was warned severe. Now it's not, but downpours in Osceola. This is that cell that went through Chicago City, 2.5-inch hail. Now I would say it's penny-size hail, which is not damaging. This will continue over towards Balsam Lake and that area, so if you have Balsam Lake, get ready for some heavy rain. Now let's head up to Mille Lacs. Very isolated here, but the storms have lost their oomph. These were nasty just off to the west of Brainerd, and now they just turned into a couple of hit-or-miss showers in Cross Lake, Nisswa, Brainerd. Over to Aiken, coming up here, a couple of lakes here, Farm Island Lake. You can see there's isolated cells. They're pretty nasty. I bet you this one here, just on the northeast side of Mille Lacs, that one's probably dropping penny-size hail. The one near Aiken is not. And then to the north, this was severe 10 minutes ago, and now it's not severe. So we know the trend is weakening, and we'll continue that trend over the next hour or two. You know, tracking this out, 720, I would say northwest Wisconsin and Grand Rapids and northeast Minnesota. This is where we'll see those storms from 7 to 9. Once we get past 9, it's gone. And here in the St. Cloud Twin Cities stretch, we're good. You got pickleball plans? Go ahead. It's a great night. We talked about that yesterday. I think yesterday at this exact same time, I was saying, don't change your plans. In fact, keep your plans or make your plans, because Wednesday night will end up being nice. So the storms are gone. Now Thursday, we got to get ready for some scattered showers. If we stay in the 60s, I don't know if you realize how rare it is, June, July, or August, we only average one day for all 3 months in the 60s. How would we do that? It's possible in the metro, not likely. We would do it if we get stuck in the clouds and it rains throughout the afternoon. Severe weather shifts southeast, but I tell you what, southwest Wisconsin is going to get hammered tomorrow with storms. Look at tomorrow morning at 9. So we'll start seeing a chance for rain as early as the late morning, and you'll see scattered rain showers continue. The worst will stay clearly to our south, but this is 5 p.m., still some light rain. I think it's going to have an emphasis tomorrow in southern Minnesota, the better chance for those showers. But we all have scattered rain showers possible on Thursday. It'd be nice to get a 1/4 of an inch. If it's going to rain, just rain. And then it's not going to be raining for a while. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will look beautiful. Enjoy.